We're going to play a new game, new segment called Make a Statement. So I'm going to give you a bold take.
Okay.
You're either going to agree with me or you're going to disagree with me and tell me why.
Okay.
Yeah?
I like it.
You ready?
Agree or disagree.
Agree
That's all
or
I have to
disagree.
do. Okay.
Yeah, but you gotta give me some juice behind it. Okay.
Okay.
First one up. Aaron Judge will lead all players in home runs this season. Yeah.
Lead all players in home runs this year. I'm gonna agree with that. I think Aaron Judge is the best power hitter in the game of baseball right now. Do I think he hits 63 and breaks his own record and pushes towards like Barry Bonds is right? No, I don't. I don't think we see more than last year. Although he's on pace for 162 homers right now, so you never really know. I agree with this. I think he's the best power hitter the game of baseball has right now. I think he'll end up leading the league in homers.
All right.
And he's off to a good start.
Yeah, I mean he
homer
hit
on opening day.
He hit the very first home run in the season, opening day.
First at bat, second pitch he saw the season, right back to
picking up right where he left off.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, for the most part. The reason I say that is because a lot of people were like,
it
Aaron Judge is
not that
picking
great.
Up right where, well, is he? Like, they lost in the playoffs, and he was getting booed in his stadium. Picked off right where he left off in the regular season last year. That's the
just a little petty. That's okay.
No, from the fans, he was getting booed in the playoffs. Yeah. The guy just broke the all-time American League home run record, and I didn't like that. So, they're going to go on and say, picked up, well, you were booing him in October. What do you mean? I digress. I agree he leads the league in homers.
Okay. Let's move on to our second statement.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Shohei Ohtani finishes top 3 in strikeouts in Major League Baseball.
In all of Major League Baseball?
In all of Major League Baseball.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, he ended up with 10. 10 on opening night. To me, this all depends on if he's starting every five days. And I still think he's going to be like every 6 days. So, 9th and 10th strikeout. This is tough. Give me a second here. Let me just think through this.
Let me give you some while you're thinking. I'm gonna give you some Ohtani sound here to just make you feel like you should probably take it.
Okay.
Do we have it? Do we have a little Ohtani? He's laughing at you, man. He's laughing at you.
Look, I will agree.
Yeah.
I'm gonna agree because I think stuff-wise, like he's like the nastiest pitcher in baseball. My only concern is that if he's throwing every 6th day compared to every 5th day, that he's going to end up with a few less starts than some of the aces throughout the year. However, if he's healthy and pitches every 6th day the entire year, there's really not any, like he's striking out like 8 to 10 guys every time he's out on the mound. He's nasty. I'm going to take it. And yesterday he struck out 10 plus batters in a game with no runs allowed on opening day. Only 26 times has that happened since 1901.
Yeah.
Like the guys, I'm going to agree.
Yeah.
I'm going to agree. I just hope he gets the number of starts.
Okay. All right. Our next statement. Adley Rutschman will lead all catchers in RBI.
I'm going to disagree.
Okay.
He's on the Orioles.
Yeah.
And JT Realmuto is on the Phillies.
Yep.
And Will Smith is on the Dodgers. So I think Adley Rutschman, I'm not ready right now to say that Adley Rutschman is the best catcher in the game of baseball. I still think right now you got to say JT Realmuto for that. But I think he's heading in that direction. I also think there's a very, very real chance that by the end of the year we're considering Adley the best catcher in baseball. Opening day, 5 hits, 6 times on base. That's a record.
Yeah.
And drove in a bunch of runs. I'm going to say no, simply because I think he has less opportunities to do it with the offense that he's in. I think
That's
JT
fair.
and Will Smith will end up with far more opportunities, meaning they will end up with more RBIs.
All right. Our next statement. Toronto will lead Major League Baseball in runs scored. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Will lead Major League Baseball in runs scored. I'll disagree. Though I love their offense.
Uh-huh. And their opening day debut.
Yeah, they looked good. They're off to a good start.
Then who? If not the Blue Jays, who's going to lead Major League Baseball in runs scored? Who's scoring the most runs?
I think the Phillies might lead baseball in most runs scored and most runs given up.
It's just going to be mayhem.
It's going to be madness every single game out there. I mean, the Phillies offense is going to rake, and then they gave up, 11 runs on opening day. They play in a bandbox of a stadium that's more than capable of scoring tons of runs every time out. I think the Padres will be up there with one of the best. They didn't look great on opening day, but they'll be there. They'll be fine. So the odds say I should disagree with this. I have a few other teams that I would take. Phillies, Padres, teams with great lineups. So I'll disagree. But no, it doesn't mean I don't love. I love them. As we all know,
you have them winning.
I have the Jays winning the AL East. A large part of that is because of the top 3 guys in their rotation. Their pitch, their closer's good. So they're more than just their very good offense, and their offense is very good. So don't think like Ben hates the Jays because he's saying no to this. No. The odds say that I should disagree with this because there's other teams that I think can.
All right, we'll see. And our final statement. The Cubs will make the playoffs.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm going to disagree.
Ooh.
To me, I'm disagreeing because this was my easiest disagree.
Okay.
The Cubs didn't surprise me yesterday. They looked great, and I think they will have a good year. And I think they can be in contention down to the last month of the year. This is what I expected the Cubs to be. I think their pitching is very underrated. I think their offense will be pretty good up the middle. Dansby and Nico Horner. Cody Bellinger defensively in the outfield. Now, are they a playoff team this year? No, I don't think they made that big of a jump. I think they had one of the best off seasons of any team in Major League Baseball. I really do. But are they a playoff team? Let's look at who they have to be better than in the National League to get in the playoffs. Right? You're going to have 3 division winners. Let's use the Padres and the Dodgers as one of them's going to win the division, one's going to be a playoff team.
Yeah.
NL Central division winner. That's 3. Okay? Let's, for sake of argument, say it's the Cardinals. That's 3 teams. Then you have the NL East. I think at minimum, the Braves and the Mets make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Right? So then we're at 5. So then let's think about who's left out there. In the NL West, I think the Diamondbacks will be a sleeper. In the NL Central, either the Brewers or the Cardinals right there.
Okay.
So let's say Brewers, since I picked Cardinals for the division.
Okay.
And then the Phillies. Are the Cubs better than the Phillies? Are the Cubs better than the Brewers right now? That one's a little closer. But the question to me is, are the Cubs better than the Phillies? I would say no. I say disagree. Cubs don't make the playoffs, but I think they're vastly improved, around a 500 team, and will be in contention down the stretch.
Thanks for watching. If you love Flippin Bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.